Hey, Black Rose. Fix the mic real quick. Alright, so we are going to be doing day 2 of Inktober. Yeah, I'm behind schedule because I was trapped at the airport for basically the past day, past 24 hours. Sucks. Where did my pens go? Alright, so part of 31 Witches today, it's going to be urban. So, urban witch. There you go. You're not going to be here long. Well, thank you for dropping by. What's up, Gothcore? Luna asks, how was Anime Weekend Atlanta? Anime Weekend Atlanta was okay. Not the greatest show ever. The people there were a bit spotty. Some of them were really shady. Some people got some stuff stolen. It's much more of a party convention than anything else. Because it has 24-hour programming. So it's mainly just for people to go and, like, chill. For attendees more than vendors. I would go back based on how much I made. But if you go, you have to go and manage your expectations. You're signing up for your first convention. Very cool. Best of luck with that. Just remember, the general rule is doing well at, or one convention doesn't dictate you as an artist. If you do really well at one con, that doesn't mean you're, like, the greatest of all time, and then doing really bad at one doesn't mean that you're a bad artist. Shit just happens. So, best of luck. Go in with an open mind and just do your best. The thing I don't like about this paper is I can't smudge my my ink. Have I thought about doing the teeny? Oh, that one that you mentioned? No, because I don't really care to do art challenges. Like, I find that gimmicky stuff a waste of time. Like, well, okay, let me rephrase that. It's a waste for me. Like, yeah, it pulls in a lot of views and it's fun, but it has no purpose for me. Like, I like Inktober. I like the idea of Inktober. Just because I like Halloween season, and it gets a lot of people drawing, so I just like the community gets together. But doing just random like challenges, like I know a really popular one's like a 3 marker challenge with the Copic markers. I would fucking destroy that. 3 markers. I only ever use like 4 to 5 markers. If you cut me down to 3, I could, you know. So to me, it just, no, I'm not gonna do it because I have no interest in it. I'm using the Copic felt tip brush pen. I'm not a fan of this marker at all. Like, at all. But I have a lot of ink for it, so we're going to be using it till I burn out through all that ink. What's up, Alice? Shit. What's up, Aaron? What's up, Art Dose? Yeah, your notifications work. It's alright. I don't get notifications for a lot of stuff that I haven't signed up for. Hey, what's going on? Your internet's being a bitch. You can see why I hate this brush. It's not. I mean, any brush is good if you get used to it, right? But um I don't know. I just don't personally like the felt tip pen. Copic has a brush that is actually a brush, and I'm sure it's fine. Hmm. So I had one hell of a past 24 hours. Um, so I was flying home from Anime Weekend Atlanta, which is in Atlanta, Georgia. Then I missed my connecting flight in San Francisco because they just screwed up the flight. We got there late. I missed my connecting flight. So I didn't want to get then like my next flight would have been like 10 hours but later, but I didn't want to wait for that because I just wanted to get home. So I ended up renting a car and I drove. So I had been on a plane for 5 hours. So I finished the convention, a full day at the convention, flew 5 hours from Atlanta to San Francisco, and then drove 3 hours from San Francisco home. And then they didn't have my luggage where it was supposed to be. So I had to wait another 5 hours for that. Finished that and then drove home. Now I'm finally getting to work. So yeah. Yeah. This paper that I use dries too quickly. I'm not going to be able to get in my... Normally I like to do a little smudge on the ink. Give it... so I can use it to create like a gradient. Um, but this paper uh, dries up the ink a little too quick and I won't be able to do it. Am I gonna record a rave or something that I go to? Louis asks. I don't know. Probably not, because it's. I mean, I know it'd be interesting to like get some clips, especially from Escape, but it just seems irrelevant. I don't know. Alright, so, Anime Weekend Atlanta had a pretty garbage rave on Friday, but holy shit, the rave on Saturday was lit. It was crazy. What other music genres am I into? I'm into every genre. There's just certain artists that I prefer over others. There's certain artists and songs I just don't like. But I'm into anything because every genre does have good music. I don't like this piece of hair right here, but it's too late. It's too late. So I'll keep you guys entertained with a funny story about something that happened on my flight from Atlanta to San Francisco. Okay? Keep you all entertained. So, it was about a 5-hour flight, and I was sitting in front of these two people. Hold on, I'll tell you the story after I read this question. Aaron says they're in a bind. Should you quit your current job as a background artist that pays decent and apply as a storyboard artist but doesn't pay well? You like being a storyboard artist more? If you want to switch jobs, what most people will tell you to do is to just work your current one until you save enough to pay rent for at least a year and a half. A year to a year and a half to pay your rent. Like, save up that kind of money. And then you go ahead and jump over. Or try to do both. Stay at your current one and then apply for the other one. And if you get in, then you can leave your current one. But I don't have first-hand experience in that, so that's why I'm only telling you what some people will tell you, because I've heard that question many times. But I have never done that, so I can't. I can't like give you an answer that has any like wisdom to it. You know what I mean? But so I'm on my way. I'm on a flight from Atlanta to San Francisco, and I'm sitting in front of these two. This is a guy and a girl, and you could tell they just met. Like, they were just introducing themselves to each other, and they started getting to know each other. The woman was a little older. I'm gonna guess in her mid-30s, and she had like she was talking all the whole fucking flight about her wedding because she's engaged. And then the other guy, he's a college guy. He is on like a school. He's on like a scholarship and shit in Atlanta and all that. So basically, they talk, and they get really friendly, and they were talking so loud, and I just couldn't sleep because the whole flight. I couldn't sleep because I was next to this really fat guy, so I was just like eating up all my space. Anyway, so a flight gets delayed, so we have to take the our flight and shit doesn't. We don't get to final destination until the next day, right? So we get to final destination, and I go to baggage claim, and those two are all up on each other, and I was all like, dang, this bitch is trifling. They were like all over each other. That was great. I was like, ew, hella trifling. Because she was like engaged, and then I go the next morning, and then there's this noise, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And they're just like making out in the baggage claim. I was like, what did I do with the cap? This pen. Do I have any conventions coming up? Yes. Oh, yes. The best place to find that will be on either my Facebook or my DeviantArt. I have a list of all the conventions I have coming up. At what age did I really start getting into art? Like, really? 25. No, that's like when I started drawing a lot. I didn't really start studying like the basics in order to improve until I was 27, 28. Hey, H voice. Yeah, I got quite the lineup of conventions coming up this year. I'm hyped. I'm very hyped for them. Um, I'm 29 right now, for those of you who are wondering. Ugh, where did I put the fucking cap to this? I'm like, I can tell that I haven't been, that I could tell that I haven't slept yet because I straight up, I'm like, I'm losing shit. Like I'm a mess. Like I don't know where anything is right now. Nice. I'll see you. Yeah, I'll see you at Impulse. Were you at Impulse this year? You're having trouble just staying still. You know, any time that you're forcing yourself to do a task that you don't want to do, you're gonna have a hard time getting through it. You know what I mean? By the way, I switched over to the Pentel brush right now, the Pentel pocket brush. Um, and I think that's just a natural thing. Like if it's not something that you're genuine about, then you're gonna get up. You're gonna want to take breaks. You're gonna have a hard time getting through it. I think that's natural, but considering it's part of your job, I wouldn't trip too much about it. I think you're okay. Seems like a natural thing. Like, it might be an indicator that you're not really a fan of what you're doing, which you've already identified to us that you're not. But, that's what I think. So nothing feels okay. I'm so trying. You want to improve on drawing figures in particular? Any tips? Yeah, really the only thing that you can do is just repeat it over and over and over. So it is just going to be practice. I know that's like the most generic answer ever, but like that is really the only, like that's the universal solution, is to just do them over and over and over. And then that's, if you're already doing that, then you're on the right track. Unless there are certain specific things about figures you're having trouble getting, like are they looking flat, like are you not being able to convey movement through it, which by the way I'm not good at. Is my urban witch going to be at a rave? No. No. So the Pentel brush is about to run out of ink. Like, I could feel it. It's okay. I just wanted to burn through it and finish what I could. Get the most out of it. I like the Pentel brush a lot. This is the Pentel pocket brush. I like it a lot, but boy, it dies really quick. New Masters Academy is a free timed figure drawing course here on YouTube. I like them a lot. Not sure what to do with his hand. Extra oomph. Well, I mean, you're just looking for something you enjoy, right? And if you're going to spend a majority of your life doing something, probably should be something you enjoy. What's my favorite brush pen of all time? Or my favorite brush of all time? It's gonna be the Sakura. It's the black Pigma brush pen by Sakura. That's my favorite. You could smear it. You can do whatever you want with it. Like, it does everything that all these other brushes do, except I feel like it does it better. Speaking of which, let me see. Do I have it here? The BB. There you go. This is what I want. I also want to say hi to everyone who's in the Twitch stream. My apologies if I can't read your comments. The way I have my setup right now, I could only see the YouTube comments. I'm gonna get another tablet or another device so that I can check both chats at once. Not sure what to have her do with this hand here. What type of paper am I using? It's just a really cheap newsprint paper. Give her a little... Oops, hand's a little messed up. I still have trouble doing hands without the grid first. Like if I try and freestyle a hand like I just did, I still have a lot of trouble with it. Like I need to be able to grid it out first to get it to look right. Do I... Oh, thanks for coming through, H-Voice. Do I do these every week? I do these every day. The only reason I would miss live streaming is if I'm away at a convention. Wow, I lost the cap again? Are you fucking serious? What's going on over here? Oh. There they are. Yeah, I'll live stream every day unless I'm at a convention, in which case, can't. Oh, look at that. Empty. I'm actually running very, very low on brush pens. I finally burned through all of them. So now I'm going to want to decide which one to just go with, like as make as my main brush, and then just really focus on that. The reason I haven't really mastered any one brush is because I'm too busy trying out new ones, which is fine. You got to try them all out before you decide what you're going to stick with. But yeah, it's caused me to not really be proficient with any pen. So it's time for me to make a decision about that. Have I used the Tombow brush pen? Tombow is one of my favorite brush pens. This one right here. One of my favorite all-time brush pens. I have considered making it my main brush pen. It's that good. Am I gonna sell prints of any of my Inktober drawings? Probably. I don't plan to. They're all just kind of for fun. But you know, we'll see. If the demand is there, then yeah, of course I will. But yeah, let me lower down the music real quick. Yeah, that music was a bit loud for my taste. I just didn't want to get up. You would definitely buy them all. Well, that's good to know. Ah, damn it. See, shit. I mean, that went exactly as I planned. Ignore my cursing. Happy accidents. Sure. I like that song. I'll probably have to go back and listen to that tonight. Never tried doing precision work with the Copic, so let's see what happens. Yeah, this is... Fuck this pen. God damn it, dude. it's all off. God damn it. It's because I can't rotate the paper. It's throwing me off. I should know better. Fuck. I don't have an established grid in my brain, that's why. I didn't lay down a grid mentally before I started doing the buildings. Let's see what we can do. Bitch. Ah, fuck. I went ahead and messed all this up. I must be tired. Motherfucker. So, fix this. There's got to be a way to fix this. Oh, thanks. Oh, yeah, I didn't set down a perspective grid in my mind before I started. That's why it's gonna look all off. Fuck me, man. What a waste of time. Anyway, guys, so I'm pretty sure I fucked this drawing up. I think I'm just tired. Been up for about 30 hours now, if I count right. Actually, 24, 24. Yeah, I've been up for almost 48. I've been up for around 48 hours now. Well, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do. Because okay, so my problem was I didn't lay down the. Normally, I'll lay down the perspective in my brain before I start, but this one I kind of just started drawing. I don't know why. I just started putting down lines and I wasn't thinking about it. Again, it's probably a side effect of me just being tired. Yeah, I don't know. This brush is pissing me off. I'm just in a bad mood, I think. That should be way more aggressive. God damn it. I can't believe I messed this up. What type of music do I listen to? Lo-fi. Or silence. I used to like to listen to podcasts, but eventually I realized it kind of distracted my brain from actually thinking about what I'm doing. Like right now, I wasn't thinking about what I was doing, so I totally screwed up the perspective. Hmm. Mm. Alright guys, I am actually falling asleep right now. So for those of you who don't know, I just got done with Anime Weekend Atlanta in Atlanta, Georgia. That's on the other side of the country. For me, so I'm a little out of juice. I'm just tired, like just dead tired. So I want to thank everybody for joining. This is a Urban Witch. I know we weren't able to really finish it and urban it up, but I got no juice left, guys. So thank you for watching. Yeah, just be sure to turn on your notifications because we will live stream almost every day. Oh man.